do some of the story, honestly.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
So I've probably had to hear that like 20 times off stream. I have been doing this as well. Rip, I didn't get the special one. I was hoping to get this. Yes, I know. I've got mail. I forgot about that. Hello. Forgot about the Embers exchange. Always do that. Gift the Stardust. I don't know how you get the Stardust, honestly. I know I really should save up for like Sparksy because I want to, but I do actually kind of want Evernight since I am getting a bit closer to the thing. It was good. Just a little slow, but it was good.
Let's see how you handle a stroke of
Annoyed that I had
genius
to
like
work on
this.
such a nice, warm day.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
The only issue about playing the story mode is
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himeko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
I feel like I know nobody can hear what I'm hearing, but these stupid these headphones. And they're the J Labs Bopop Plus, I think. And like at first it was all good, everything was fine, but now it's like I've already had to reset them because of how like they just kept messing up. And now I have to reset them again because they're messing up. And I can hear it in the voices. Oh, let's forget run. I can
This
run.
rate, the family will be done for. Done
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Well, I do like the music that's kind of playing in the background. Hey! Better not be doing that. Sorry.
Himeko, here they are.
These J-Labs are cheap. Like, they have decent sound quality, but they're obviously not made to be the best headphones. I'm sorry if there's anybody that absolutely loves J-Labs. It might just be these ones. But I've tried the minis as well. They also are not working very well. Like the left one likes to cut out a lot for some reason.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
These are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the nameless.
Like, JBL is a much better brand. Yes, they're a bit more expensive, but the only gripe I have with the JBL headphones that I have is that they're the on-ear ones, and they kill my ear within like 30 minutes, or they kill my ears within 30
You
minutes.
know us?
I'm sure the J-Lab over the ear headphones would probably be better than these earbuds.
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflex Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes.
Okay, that's how you know I've been playing this for too long, because what do you mean there's 12? I thought there was only a few of them.
Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
Did they say Mika this whole time? I swear I heard them say Micah. Because I'm pretty sure that is how the name is pronounced, because I knew a Micah growing up.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth.
I remember when this place was all hustling.
Oops. I didn't mean to. I didn't know that was gonna do that. Thought I was just gonna collect something. Crap, where was it? I am not reading all of you, audience bird. I do like the little origami birds. They're adorable. I would love a plushie of them. But again, I'm just a sucker for all things plushies. I don't need
There she
any more,
is.
though.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but
I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
I don't know, the idea of, like...
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony.
Is just, like, kind of...
Emma and Andy are
dystopian.
orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
Man, this, like... That make me cry. Grace, jeez, oh my god.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony.
Hello.
It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to
a little
reality.
bit of the story.
But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Who is the question?
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
I wonder, though, if they've, like, I'm not gonna change it to, like, Japanese or Chinese, Korean. I'm gonna keep it
And
English.
should our
I'm
feathers
kinda
be damaged,
curious.
then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
I do notice, too, that other thing that's messed up with my headphones is, like, I'm sure the audio sounds fine to you guys, but for me, it just doesn't sound as nice. So I definitely will have to factory reset them. I'm never going to buy J-Labs again.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. And losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable,
So kind of like
but the family has
mind-boggling.
experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the Harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
It's not the game that's mind-boggling, it's just like this whole story. Oh, for this specific planet.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and
That's
missed
probably
something.
why this story, this planet didn't do as well. Let's say, like, Bellabog, the Sanzo, and I don't remember what the next one is called. I don't remember. I just know it's like
Regardless,
50 plus hours.
I cannot
worth of
accept my
content.
home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Yeah, but Sparkle's going to in your place. I didn't get to read that.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove.
That is cute.
But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I
Sorry.
do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered, can't sing. It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds belong to the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you,
Birds
a
do belong
young
to the
scholar?
sky.
Do you
Except
agree with your
flightless
sister?
birds.
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
It's gonna
As
be
you
a long
probably know,
story.
Charmony doves can
Is this,
fly through the
are
air.
they in
When they
reality or
fly
a dream?
really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors
How
were
much
too
longer I
weak
have
to
until this
survive on the
dang
ground.
planet is over?
So,
I've been like
to
at
escape
it for a year
predators,
at this
they
point.
started seeking new opportunities in the
Probably
air.
more than a year. I'd have to look at when it came out.
After countless attempts by many
I had
generations,
caught up
one of them
and then
finally
kind of stopped
figured
playing.
out how to fly.
Not because I didn't want to
It
continue.
soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination? Right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. No matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah. But, Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end?
Oh, I guess you keep it as a pet.
I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Kind of rhymed, though. Like, come on, really. Sky and die.
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up. You look a little unsteady. Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry,
Yeah,
your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now.
Like, a brother would be worried about his sister.
If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan, see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
I don't even remember who's all in my team.
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right,
Oh, this is
as you
fake.
wish. Here she is.
Okay, no.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
I do like Firefly's outfit.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time.
Sorry.
However, today,
The
the
dog
planet of festivities
gets
is
really
nothing but sweet
excited.
dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a
What's
distant
the
memory,
word?
just like that prison.
Has a lot of energy at night.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again, and led the Letmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Yeah, I never finished the Lostopia thing either.
Though I
so
had
I'll do that at
expected as
some
much,
point.
the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Oops. Did not think this story.
Robin.
Well, I guess I should have prepared that the story would have been this long. Robin, he said. Yeah, the more stellar Zades I get, the better.
I promised
anyway,
to give
so
the
I can
siblings
draw
some privacy.
forever, right?
So let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family heads, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History
Hello,
fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Her face, though.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions, and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
We talk about the one
The
inside.
Stellaron? But how is that possible?
Oh,
Penacony
right.
is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
Someone has been manipulating the Stellaron. The Stellaron has been completely sealed.
I wish that were the truth. But if that were the case, I wouldn't have invited all of you.
Oh, they was talking about the one that's inside of
The sweet dream doesn't come out
Inside
of
of
thin air.
me.
If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish.
There's not
It
very
requires
many
vast
emanators
quantities
either.
of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
Yeah, I'm confused too, March.
It all
But
started a
let's-
long time
Let him
ago,
explain himself.
back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a meme within this dream for our use. dormancy.
I just always find
That's
it
its real
funny
name.
that
We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
I just realized that YouTube's chat, not YouTube, Twitch's chat, it did not work. Oh well.
If that's the case, where
Yeah,
is the
I've
Stellaron
only
now?
been free to play.
That's
as
a
well.
question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Mr. Wings is it called? Called Sunday. Or Sunday. That was wrong.
Are
I
you
guess
done
it worked
talking?
in the end anyway.
So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
So, like, it's in the
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down
say
the
he's gonna
person who
talk.
murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
Sometimes is what happens.
What do you mean by
Sunday.
that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause.
I guess yes, Stellaron's do corrupt.
I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Yeah, everybody.
We have
would.
always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
Miss Trailblazer, that's what we're called. Thought it was just Trailblazer. I guess. Oh well, what? Never mind. Ain't nothing to fear no more. Heroes never back down. Going up the Dream Master died surrender. I said, but no, ain't nothing.
That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Oh, believe in me once in a while, Marks.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Well,
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us.
Well,
We must.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
I didn't realize you were still talking. Oh, so I think I just need one more now.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
I'll be powerful enough to make me mad.
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him.
Honestly.
Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
I should have probably, for the free 5-star, I should have probably got another, non-hung.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment? Huh. I knew it.
What do you need it for?
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
I still can't believe I spelled his name wrong on one of the live
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero.
Goodness. Am I even gonna
Even
get
if the
fight?
Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express, and I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Believe in the galactic. I just love that they call it galactic baseballer.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
Why not?
You're full of energy.
Such a Debbie
Please
Downer.
send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Okay. Where did you go? Apparently.
Back here again.
We barely even left the play area.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise, brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Cutscene? Just that I move my mouse or...
What's happening?
I didn't notice Firefly was with us, just randomly pop it.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last Nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legwork, the Watchmaker.
I was like, how do I get down right here? I was like, can we run these? Slowly but surely. Hey, space anchor. Oh, jeez. Okay. Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legwork, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third Nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the Nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than me.
Well, let's have a look.
I mean, like, some cutscenes can be long, some can be short. Some are in between. There's mainly these talking parts where you gotta click. As the words cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. Dream bubble. 'Cause I guess technically these talking phases you had are they are cutscenes, I guess. You press your hand against the dream bubble, and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain and stretches outward from your fingertips as if weaving a delicate web. It gently cradles your palm. What on earth is that noise anyway? I heard the dog yelp or something. The chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad, I don't really remember how to say the word right now, vibrant and intertwined memories as experience with success. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't had a single, fighting moment. I shouldn't say that, I might have to start fighting here in a second. But this time you see nothing at all. How could this be? Try to focus and capture memories. Take a deep breath and try to breathe. I think the dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach is wrong, you think, holding your breath and closing your eyes. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet before you there remains an abyss of darkness, no crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords flashing, and most of all, no traces of trail blaze. There is nothing, and nothing is there. Oh gosh. I can't say that. This is but an empty dream
Wait,
bubble.
what's going on?
Probably because I'm tired
Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
And not the bird being right there.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Oh, now we're back to the,
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom. A new nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's
Oh,
invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh my gosh. They're so trying to play it off.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
That's how most hotels work anyway.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Wilt?
That's a good idea.
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Calm down,
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
There's something that I also doesn't really make sense. They're asleep, technically. So how are they texting each other?
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Don Hung seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Yeah, well. Yeah, you tell them, Nightbot. Can't stand those other bots. Gosh darn it. I don't want to do that either. I want to try to get the stuff, but I'm really needing to get off though. So. My bad. I was just talking, I forgot that OBS for some reason. OBS for some reason changed my audio input capture to default for no reason, but yeah. Oh gosh, I guess we'll continue the story tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. I'm just tired, and I mean, I can't make promises that I will stream since I hadn't have personal matters going on. Not bad, not bad. Just don't worry, it's not bad, I swear. This stuff, I gotta do stuff. I, would like to stream every day, but it'll happen again in the future. I'll stream, well, not every day, but I'll stream again every day in the future. It's just for now, I've got personal matters, good personal matters going on, and I cannot make promises I will be streaming every night or every day. I'll still try to post YouTube videos at least. I'll try to get more of those recorded and uploaded eventually, so you won't be missing out on much if I don't stream every night. But good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. Sorry there was no fighting. I did not think the story would be like so strong. Hopefully we get some action tomorrow night. But until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.